let me consider this problem. So the problem says that you have a set of gears, right? In which mainly they say that these two gears, gear DE and gear FG, are compound gears, right? So only these two gears are compound gears, right? Even though you can able to see that A, B, and C, these three gears A, B, and C are all in same axis, right? They are not compound gears, right? So they mentioned in the question that only this two is compound gear. Okay, then they are given some statements like D, gear D is meshing with gear A and B, and gear E is meshing with gear F, and gear G is meshing with gear C. Right? These are the statements they are given, and they are given one condition. So, what are the condition and what you have to identify? So they say that if wheel A is fixed and the arm makes a 20-degree revolution clockwise, what will be the revolution in B and C? Right? What will be the revolutions in B and C? Of course, there is no RPM here. They are calling in terms of revolution. Right? Can you able to understand the problem? Yes?
சார் எஃப் அண்ட் டி தனியா வெளியே இருக்கா சார்?
So F and
இ
D.
இ இ சார் இ.
Yeah, F and E வந்து of course ஆமா தனியா தான் இருக்கு. It is like back side. இது dotted line போட்டுருக்கோம்னா back sideல இருக்கு.
ஓகே சார்.
These are the back side of the gear. Right? Okay. First, let us write what are the data available. Right? So as we discussed, the first step is what I have to do. I have to identify the pairs. Right? So what are the gears which is having pairs? Right? So that I have to identify, because based on this only we will find out what will be the overall gear steps, right, in terms of it. So they have mentioned that, they have clearly mentioned that D gear is with A and B, which means DA is one pair, right, and DB is other pair, right. So D is connected to A and D is also connected to B. So these are two pairs. Then they mentioned E and F is one pair. E and F is one pair. So they are connecting. E is connected to F. Right? And they
சார்
mentioned G and yes.
சார் இ வந்து பேக் சைடில் தானே சார் இருக்கு, அது எப்படி சார் எஃபோட மெஷ் ஆகும்?
ஆக்சுவலா எஃப்பும் பேக் சைடு தான், அதுவும் டாட்டட் லைன் தான். ஸோ இந்த ஃபிகர்ல வந்து அது கரெக்டா மென்ஷன் ஆகல.
ஓகே சார்.
ரைட், ஆக்சுவலா அதுவும் டாட்டட் லைன். ஸோ இந்த ஜி தான் வந்து ஃப்ரண்ட்ல இருக்கும். ஸோ தட் வில் பி ஃப்ரண்ட் அண்ட் திஸ் வில் பி அ டாட்டட் லைன். பட் ஃபிகர்ல வந்து தப்பா அவங்க போட்டுருக்காங்க. தட்ஸ் இட்.
ஓகே சார்.
Right? Yeah. So G and C. So G is meshing with C. Right? So these are the things which is mentioned here. And one more thing is you have a compound gear. So D and E and F and G. Right? Okay, let it be. Right? So these are the number of pairs. Right? So number of pairs related to that. Okay? So which is already mentioned in the question. Right? But that is not that much important. But our main thing is we have to identify how many columns in the table, right? How many columns you have to put in a particular table so that we can solve the problem, right? So the columns depends on speeds, right? You have to identify what are the columns we have, right? So let me identify speeds, right? What are the gears which is having separate speeds? So A is one which is separate because A is connected to D. Okay, so D is also separate. Okay, because we start with A, so A is connecting to B, so D, but D is a compound gear with E, right? So I can write it as D hyphen E. This two is a single speed, right? Both are same speed, right? Whatever speed by produced by D is equal to E, right? Then the next one is B. B is another gear, which is separate, right? So even though you can able to see that B and C is having same center point, right? It is not compound. They are not mentioned anything. So that is separate. Okay. Similarly, C is also separate, right? C is also separate gear, right? So C, when you look at what C, C is connected to G, right? C is connected to G. So G is also a separate gear. But G and F are compound gears. So this is another compound, another speed, same speed, right? And of course, so this F is connected to E, right? Which is also, it is also available, right? Okay, so these are the number of speeds. These are the number of speeds which is produced, right? Any other I missed? Can you
Sir,
see
D
any
and
other
F.
speed which
D
I
and
missed?
F.
D and F. D and F is not connected together.
இல்ல சார் அந்த
So
ஆம் ஏன்னா லாஸ்ட் சம் நம்ம இப்படி பண்ணோம் சார்.
D and F.
எஸ் சார். லாஸ்ட் சம்ல ஆம் வந்து கனெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கிறதால அப்படி பண்ணோம்.
ஓகே ஓகே, அந்த ஆமும் சேர்த்து ரொட்டேட் ஆகுதுன்றதுக்காக பண்ணிருப்போம். இல்ல இல்ல, இதுக்கு அது தேவை.
அப்படி பார்த்தா A and F தான சார் வரும்.
ஆக்சுவலி வந்து
A and F வரணும்.
ஆமா, ஏவும் வரணும். ஸோ நீங்க சொன்ன பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஏஎஃப் மொத்தமா வரும். ஏன்னா இது கனெக்ஷன் வந்து 3 கியர்ஸ் கனெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கு, ரைட்டா? ஸோ இந்த ஒரே ஆம்ல வந்து 3 கியர்ஸ் கனெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கு, அது தேவையில்லை, ரைட்டா? இது வந்து ஏன் இது தேவையில்லை நான் சொல்றேன்னா, அது வந்து நம்ம காம்பவுண்ட் கியர்னு மென்ஷன் பண்ணல எதுவுமே. ஸோ அதனால நம்ம அதை கன்சிடர் பண்ணாம அப்படியே வச்சிருக்கோம். தட்ஸ் இட். கொஸ்டின்ல என்ன மென்ஷன் பண்ணோம், பேஸ்ட் ஆன் தட் we are changing it accordingly, right? Otherwise, if they ask you to consider, you can consider that also, right? So question they are not mentioned anything like that. So that's why we are considering only these things, right? Okay. Can you identify which is input and which is output?
Sir, one more time you repeat, sir. Just this one. The previous one was the repeat, sir.
Which one?
No, sir. You told why we are not taking EIF axis.
Because the questions they are not mentioned anything. So they mentioned only this two as a compound gear. They are not mentioned EIF as a compound gear. Right? Okay. Since it is connected to the arm, they are not mentioned something like that. So we are not considering that. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Can you identify which will be the input and which will be the output?
A will be the input.
Yeah, very good. Gear A is the input. Which is output?
E.
Look after here.
E, I think.
E.
Yes. E or F.
See, I will tell you. So since since we are taking A as an input, we look one by one, connection by connection. A is connected to D, right? So D will be rotating. D is connected to B, and B will be rotating. There is no connection between D and other gears. So this is rotating separately, right? That is okay. But D and E are in compound gears. D and E are in compound gears, right? So whatever the rotation made by D, this is equal to E. Now, if I consider E, E is connected to F. Now, F and G are compound gears. F and G are compound gears. So whatever speed given by F will be equal to G. G is connected to C, right? C, other than that, there is no other connection. So which is your output?
G.
G.
Sir, C, sir, C.
G is C. G is connected to C. So C will be the output, right? So we start with A and we end with C, right? So, but anyway, so whatever we identify based on input only, we will consider all the formulas. So whatever the formula we are going to derive, it has to be based on that input gear A, right? So everything in terms of A, I have to write it in like that. Okay, right? We will go one by one. First, our aim is to write down what are the teeths, number of teeths for each gears. So we will write one by one. So they are mentioned TA. So TA is given as 60. It is mentioned in the diagram. Then TB is mentioned as 120. Then TC is mentioned as 135. Then TD is 30. And TE is 75. TF is 30. And last TG is 60. Right? So these are the number of teeth. So there is no problem in identifying the teeth. Right? So we can directly solve this problem. Sometimes they won't mention what is the teeth for D. In that case, you can identify that. How to identify? You know, from here to here, it is RB. So this RB is equal to RA plus 2 times RD. I can write that equation to identify the number of teeth in D if they are not specified, right? So since everything is specified, no need to do that work. So it is already available. So we can directly solve this problem. Okay. Okay. I will copy this figure. I will put it down because I need this for all the calculations. Right. So I will reduce the size. Okay. Right. So we will start one by one. Right. As we start with A, so A is connected to D. Right. So relation with, yeah.
So sorry, sir. Now you told that
with
radius we can find the number of teeth if not given, no, sir. But there is the problem. If they have not given reverted gear train, also we can do like that, no, sir. Only for reverted gear train we can do like that, no, sir.
Not like that. So look at the problem, look at the figure. So A and D is combined together to connect with this B. In that case, geometrically, you can, if you speak, RB will be equal to RA plus 2 times RD, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So reverted gear will be summation is equal to. This is not that. So this is geometric way I am saying.
Okay, sir. Understood,
okay.
Sir.
Can able to understand? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. So we'll proceed. So now, so first we will relate one by one. So we will relate A and D first, because that's the first relation. So in that case, so NA, so I'll write it like this. My formula will be ND by NA, sorry. ND by NA is equal to TA by TD. Right? So which in terms ND is equal to TA by TD into NA. So don't forget, you should put negative sign indicating that this is connected externally, external connection. Right? So due to external connection, we are connecting it, we are putting negative sign. Okay? So which means I can write it directly. So what is my ND? My ND is TA I know, which is 60, TD I know, which is 30. So minus 60 by 30 NA, which is ND is minus 2 NA. Any doubt on this? Right. The next step is connection between D and E. How this D and E is, sorry, D and B. So D and B. How this D and B is connected? Internal or external?
Internally.
Internal.
Internally. ND by ND is equal to TD by TB. right? So which means NB will be equal to TD by TB into ND, right? But we know what is ND, right? ND is minus 2 NA, which we identified previously. In that case, I can substitute NB is equal to TD by TB into minus 2 NA. Again, I will resubstitute this. We know what is TD. TD is 30 and TB is 120. So 30 by 120 into minus 2 NA. What will you get?
Minus 1
NB
by
is
2
equal to,
minus 1 by 20.
so I will get NA by 2, right? So NA by 2. This is my second relation, right? In terms of D and B. Okay. So, okay, that is over. So there is no other connection with B, right? So B வந்து தனியா தான் இருக்கு. So you leave that. So since it is separate, you leave that. Let me start with D again. So D and E is same, right? D and E is same. In that case, I will write it directly. So ND is also equal to NE, right? So which means I will write NE is equal to minus 2 NA, right? Similar to this, because ND is equal to NE. Why it is equal? Because it's a compound gear, right? Since it's a compound gear, these two is equal, so both are same, right? Now we start with E now. So E is connected to F, so that is the next step. So I want to start with E and F. How E and F is connected? External or internal? It's an external connection. Yeah, it is external. So I will write it. So I will write NF by NE is equal to TE by TF, right? Or I can write as NF is equal to TE by TF. Of course, put negative, indicating that the connection is external, into NE. I know what is NE. NE is minus 2 NA. I can substitute that. So I will write it here. NF is equal to minus TE by TF. I will substitute that also. TE is 75, TF is 30. So 75 by 30 into minus 2 NA. I got this minus 2 NA from here, right? I am substituting NE is equal to minus 2 NA, right? So now, so you know what is the relation.
NF is
What is
equal
your
to
NF
5
now?
NF is equal to 5 NA.
5. Yeah, 5 NA. Yeah, this is the next relation, right? So we got this also, right? Next, F and G is same because it is compound gear. So in that case, I can write directly. So NG is equal to 5 NA. Why? Since NF is equal to NG, because it's a compound gear, right? So in that case, NG is also same, right? Now we start with NG. NG, G is connected to C. That is my next, last one. So connection between G and C, external or internal? Can you tell me whether it's an external connection or internal
External.
connection?
External.
G and C. Yeah, it's an external connection, right? So since it's an external connection, so we will identify NC by NG is equal to TG by TC, or NC is equal to minus TG by TC. Of course, I will put minus here also, right? Into NG, right? Most of the time, you will make mistake in this negative sign. Be careful in that. External, you have to put negative, right? நானே அப்பப்ப மிஸ் பண்ணிடுறேன், right? So அதனால பார்த்துக்கோங்க. So NC is equal to, I will write it again. So minus, what is TG? G is 60 and TC is 135, right? So minus 60 by 135 into pi NA, right? Because NG is 5 NA. So
Sir,
I got
NC
it from
is
here.
equal to
Okay.
minus 20 by 9 NA.
So minus
20 by 9 NA.
20 by 9.
20 by 9 NA.
Minus 20 by 9 NA. Yeah. So this is over, right? So, right? So now we completed all these parts. So which is related to NA, NB. So all types of speeds ratios we identified. The next step is I have to put a tabulation. What will be the number of columns for the tabulation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus arm. 6, right? So that the other one, so whatever the statement, that will be the next one, which is 7, right? Totally, I should have 7 columns, right? So let me create it. Next, arm. I will put small a for arm. Next, here capital A. Next, compound gear. What is the compound gear? What is the compound gear? D and E, right? So compound gear DE. Next, gear D, gear B. Next, again another compound gear. So compound gear GF, compound gear GF, and last gear C, right? So this I have arranged based on whatever we identified. That's it, right? So we, right? So since whatever the calculation we made, so based on that only this it has been arranged, right? Okay, so let us, right? So what is the condition? Arm A is fixed and plus 1 revolution for gear A. So when I say plus 1, it is counterclockwise, right? So in that case, what are the things you will get? Right? I will get 0. This will be plus 1. Right? What is D? So ND in terms of A. So we identified.
Minus
D
2
in
NA.
terms of A is minus 2.
NA.
Minus 2 NA. So which is minus 2. Because NA is 1. Right? Multiplying with 1. So gear B.
For gear B, minus
Gear
1
B
by 2
is
NA. Minus 1 by 2 NA.
minus
So
1 by 2. So it is minus 1 by 2. Gear G and F. Gear G and F is 5. It is 5. And last NC is minus 20 by 9. Right? Any doubt on this?
No, sir.
Any? Yeah. Right? Usually they will be writing in terms of TA, TB, TC, and then they will be substituting it. Anyway, so it is up to you. You can do that also. Right? It won't affect anything. Right? So you will get the same thing. Right? Okay. Now, we'll proceed with the next one. Right? The next one is identify what are the values, right? So what I do, I have to add, so I have to multiply with x. I have to multiply with x. So instead of plus 1 revolution, if you have plus x revolution, what will happen? So multiply with x, so you will get 0, x minus 2x minus 1 by 2x pi x and minus 20 by 9x. Right? Then add plus y in all the terms. Adding plus y. So we'll get y, 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 and y. Right? Right? The last term, so this will be y. This will be x plus y. This is y minus 2x. This is y minus x by 2. This is 5x plus y. And this one is y minus 20 by 9x. Right? This is my data. Right? I got speeds for all the cases. Right? Now, let us go for the question. So what the questions they asked? Wheel A is fixed and arm makes 20 revolution clockwise. That is the condition. Right? So they say that wheel A is fixed. Right? Wheel A or gear A is fixed. In that case, gear A is x plus y. So I can say that x plus y is equal to 0. Then what is the next condition? They say that arm is rotating 20 revolutions clockwise. Which is arm? So your arm is y, right? So arm is rotating 20 clockwise, right? So which means y is equal to minus 20, right? Why I put minus? Because it is rotating in clockwise. Okay. In this case, in this two case, I can identify what is the value of x, right? So what will be the x? X will be 20, right? So 20 minus 20 will be 0. So x will be 20 by solving this two, right? Okay. Now what is the question? They're asking to identify what is the revolution in B and C. So revolution in B, that is gear B. Gear B, the formula is y minus x by 2, right? For gear B, the formula is y minus x by 2. We know all the values. So y is 20 minus 20. X is
Minus
20.
30,
So
sir.
minus
Minus
20.
20 minus 20 by 2 minus 30.
Minus 30. So or I can write that y is equal to 30 revolution in clockwise. 30 revolution in clockwise. Okay. Right. Next they are asking for C. C, gear C is y minus 20 by 9x. Right. So that is what I am going to do. So gear C is y minus 20 by 9x. Same, substitute it. So minus 20, right? So minus
64.4.
64.4. So which means I can write as 64.4 clockwise, right? So actually this is gear B. Gear B, this is gear C. Right? Any doubt on this?
No,
Any
sir.
doubt?
No, sir.
Right? Hope you can understand. So even though the figure shows somewhat complicated, but you have to identify. So you have to look one by one where the gears are meshing one by one. Based on that, you can easily identify and you can solve the problem. Right? Okay. So I will take one more. So this is the problem. It's a epicyclic gear train. So you have some internal wheels and compound wheels also, right? And they mentioned that what is the fixing and what are the teeths, right? So they are asking you to identify the number of teeth at A and number of teeth at B, right? Then what is the arm? So what happens if the arm is rotating at 100 RPM clockwise and if it is fixed, right? Okay, can you able to identify which one is a compound gear here?
E and F. E and F, sir.
E and F. Okay. E and F is a compound gear. Sure.
No, sir.
Yes, it is mentioned. The wheels E and F rotate on pins fixed to the arm G. So it means that it is rotating in a single rotation. They are not mentioned in this. So this statement indicates that it's a compound gear, right? This statement, you can able to see this statement. The wheels E rotate on pin fixed at the E and F rotate on pins fixed. So ரெண்டுமே ஒரே டைம்ல rotate ஆகுது, right? Which means it is a compound gear, right? Any other compound gears? Can identify what is the number of teeth for B, RB? What will be RB? இந்த இது எங்க எதுல கனெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கு? F ல கனெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கு, right? F is connected to G.
D.
Sorry, D. So which means, so
RD
this is
plus 2
radius
RF.
RD.
RB is equal to RD plus 2 RF.
This is 2 times RF, right? So this is the first relation. So which means I can write that RB is equal to RD plus 2 times RF. Any doubt on this? Yeah. Which means I can write in terms of T. So TB is equal to TD plus 2 times TF. So what is your TB? So TB is equal to TD is mentioned here, which is 26 plus 2 into TF. TF is 18. So what will be your TB?
62.
So we are getting 62. Yeah, good. Right. So now B is over. What about A? Can I write the same relations for A? RA.
RC plus 2 RE.
So RA. So RA is RC
Plus 2 RE.
plus 2 RE. Right? So that we can write it. So which means RC plus 2 times RE. Or write it in terms of teeth. TA is equal to TC plus 2 into TE. Right? So you know the values. TC is given, right? TC is 28 plus 2 into 18. Right? So what will be the value? I think 64. Right? We're getting 64. Sorry. Right? So okay, we identify this. Right? Okay. So can you identify the speeds? Can you identify the speeds one by one? We start with anything as an input. Which one we will consider as an input?
D, sir. D or C.
Either you can consider DC, actually it's a compound gear.
Oh.
So since it's a compound gear, don't consider that as an input. Leave it. Any other gear. You can either consider A or B.
Yeah, we can.
Are you
Sir,
getting it?
sir, ஆனா டவுட் சார், அந்த AB ஏன் சார் சிடியோட காம்பவுண்ட் கியர் அது?
புரியல. இல்ல சோ அது வந்து தனியா இருக்கும், ரிவர்ட்டர் மாதிரி தனியா இருக்கும், ஷாஃப்ட் தனியா இருக்கும்.
ஓ, இங்க அப்படி கொடுக்கல.
யா.
ஓகே.
ஆமா. Right? Okay. So we start with A. So we consider A as an input. We will write a relation, everything in terms of A. Right? So அப்ப வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா A ல இருந்து வரேன். So when I start with A, So A வந்து எதுல mesh ஆகுதுன்னு பாருங்க. So A is meshing with gear E. A is meshing with gear E, right? So it is internal mesh. Next, if I consider E, E is meshing with C.
C.
E is meshing with C. It is an external mesh, right? It's an external mesh. Next, C and D are same speed. Since C and D are same speed, so I can say that C is equal to D. So now I can go for D. D is meshing with F.
F.
D is meshing with F. So D and F is meshing. This is an external gear, right? External mesh. Now F is
And
meshing
B.
with
B.
B. F is
Internal.
meshing with B, which is internal. So how many speeds you are having? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So plus arm, right? So you have to make a tabulation for 5 columns. Same procedure, you can follow this. You identify what are the things available. You put it one by one. You will get the answer for this. Right? Any doubt on this? So I am going to give the same question as an assignment.